Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger with me, Get Daved. So, before we get started on anything serious, I need to disclaim that I've forgotten a few details, like where I am and what I'm doing. Pretty sure I grabbed the good version of that in the future. You may notice I sound slightly less sexiest person alive than normal. I have the sniffles. Non-terminal, I hope. Too soon to tell, though. Anyway, this is going to be a sick Let's Play. So if you're sick, which is, you know, a great time to watch Let's Plays, to be honest, then double get Dave points. It's like the no pants at Let's Play. I'm going to try to not sniffle or make a really gross, thick sound. I'd love to. Also, we're going to have some tea. I got it right here. You can listen to me sip it. And that's going to be going on. And you know what? I'm going to pause the Let's Play. You get triple get Dave points if you go get yourself some tea. You should do it. I don't give a crap that you're not a tea person. Make it work. Frick, your GDP's on the line. Alright. You can pause this Let's Play and go get yourself tea. I'll still be here. The first time you watch this episode, I want it to be special. Okay? You can only have the first time with this 25th episode or whatever it is once. So no more of that milfing and dilfing. Just go get yourself some tea. Don't make me quote Sid from FF7. 100 get Dave point reference. That'd be 300 if you had your tea. I have lemon zinger. I enjoy it when I'm sick. Some honey. I have a friend who's a honey farmer. Some of that honey in there. It's a great way to have tea. We're going to be done backtracking soon, so we're not going to be able to... Whoops. We're not going to be able to have this pleasant discussion much longer. It's going to be all business. You know, I wasn't originally planning on doing this, but let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna complete the side quest right now. I can set to work replanting again. Yeah, tree planting can take time. If only there were someone who could toil for centuries on end. We won't be parted again. Well, one of you will die. I mean, I guess they could go at the same time. Former football player Doug Flutie, his parents died within an hour of each other, both of independent heart attacks. It's a sad and very romantic story. Alright, so who can toil for centuries on end? Our boy Robo. I think he's a boy. I have to check how he recharges. Yep. See you in 400 years. I hope you don't get salvaged. Alright, there's our boy Robo. Toiling away. You'll note the sunken desert is gone now. I didn't get the last one. This is going to happen because I'm sick, but we're going to get a chance to mellow out and backtrack one more time. Everybody, okay, here's the deal. If you got your tea, well, if you didn't get your tea, man, you're missing out on everything now. Not just get Dave points, but experience points in life. The sort of stuff that you'll take with you. Every time I make a mistake due to tiredness and carelessness, everybody take a drink. And every time we hear that sound. That might be the last one, though, so I hope you were doing it retroactively. Alright, that's everything. And it's important that we take the epoch now. Hope there wasn't anything else I was supposed to get. Now my mind is abuzz. Sorry, everybody. Everybody take a drink! There's one more we need to check. So this is a kind of a fun twist here. I forget if I got the Magic Cave one as well. Oh, this is going to be brutal. Free shelter! So, in 1000 AD, we've got a somewhat analogous area. There's the sign that says, like, dead end ahead. Okay, and then it's, you know, there's a treasure there. We already got it, obviously. Sorry for everybody who's shouting at the screen, but we got your heart rate up, and that's good. In 1000 AD, there's like the open field, and then there's another chest there. It's not linked. It just looks like it might be. So that's interesting. I'm kind of unclear as to what Robo's doing here. It looks like he's attempting to land an aircraft. He's got like the pylons, or the rods. The fancy sticks with the light bulbs they use in Star Wars A New Hope to help guide X-Wings. Alright, everybody. Hope you remember what that desert looked like. It's gone forever. Robo did it. I think this is such a cool little thing. So, in the other episode, or in a couple episodes ago, one person who is unfamiliar with the game asked, what happens if, because that random person in Zeal, 13,000 years ago, asked, should I burn this plant from the Guru of Life, or should I secretly plant it? The Queen told me to burn it, but he said it could revive the environment. And I also kind of wonder if Fiona's like the reincarnation of that woman, because she's like, do you like plants? Anyway, if she plants it, it will reveal the sunken desert. And then we can kill the parasite that's killing the land, which is a little micro-Lavos if you think about it. And then we can revive the forest. So this yes or no question is already reviving the environment in a major area. And there's one other major consequence of it, which is very butterfly effect. Fiona and Robo for reviving the forest, scorched in the war against Magus. Oh yeah, Robo. And they have some really good stuff. The Vigilance hat, we're not going to buy because it's really expensive, but it's in the ballpark of being the best helmet in the game. You can find better, but this prevents all status elements thing is really, really helpful. There we go. Also, this makes up for there not being a cathedral in 1000 AD. This reflective age had no need of it until a, you know, nice forest brought rise to the passionate energies. Alright. And for, I believe, the last time, Luca's gonna have to patch up Robo. He's had a tough go. Saw the world end, I mean, that sucked. 400 long years. Campfire. Burn some tree. Oh, they're everywhere, don't worry about it. They always do seem to appear wherever there's a major Lavos event. So, in the original translation, the entity seemed more like God. In the original Japanese, the entity seems to be more like the spirit of the earth, sort of wanting to save itself. It's an interesting contrast in the two cultures. Yeah. But also guiding us. Person dies, sea life pass by. Planet dies. Planet sees its life pass by. There we go. Well, everybody, time to contemplate your regrets. Meanwhile, Chrono's just completely asleep. Note, Luca's remained quiet in this conversation up until now. You lie. Well, you asked innocently enough. That's kind of who Marl is. Oh, that's who Luca is. Interesting compliments to one another. That's right. The gates are leading us to Lavos, so that we can learn about him and also interact with the ages most capable of fighting back against him. Yeah, great question, or great comment before bed. Give yourself 100 get Dave points if you heard that line in a Neil deGrasse Tyson voice. Or, I'm sure Carl Sagan will do as a substitute. Alright, we are now controlling Luca. And, lo and behold, a special time gate has appeared just for her. As if something were listening to her. Alright, when are you? 990, so 10 years into her past. Who cares about stupid science anyway? Math is hard. Alright, we're going to very carefully go down here. Her skirt stuck. Recall in the future we've never seen Luca's mother walk. Enter the password, stop the machine. And she doesn't know the password. We have to work quickly. It's the name of my one true love. Lara, Lara. You don't have to succeed at that, and you have very limited time. If we fail, Luca becomes interested in science out of a desire to never let anything bad happen again. We've succeeded. Whoops. I think I'd better study a little more about machines in case anything like that ever happens again, because she doesn't know why it stopped at the last minute. And so if we had told that woman in 12,000 BC to burn the plant, Luca's mother would stay crippled. I think that's one of the most interesting things, because it sounds so arbitrary, but you follow it, and the game takes an and-then story and turns it into a hence story. And, yeah, the tightness of the causality in this game is part of why it's so good. That's true. Her one regret was about someone else. Her one great regret, I should say. Pressurized for 400 years. Made her a gem. Alright. Time to continue with our journey. I like how at the end your parties arbitrarily switch to Chrono and then Robo and Luca. Alright, we've already gotten everything. Everybody take a drink. Take another one, actually. I'm going to double check. I'm not sure I can actually access this one. This may be the last time we ever go through Guardia Forest, so enjoy it. Sometimes the field is barricaded off. Yep. That's fine. There's an alternate path for us to get to there, and we can use the time gate in the Banger Dome. In 2300. So we escaped to 2300 through that time gate when Chrono was put on trial. We're going to use it in reverse because our time machine won't be able to get us to the other side of that barricade. And we've got a couple things to collect as well. Whoops. The time machine is very useful. Get off! Oh man, hey, oh yeah. Thanks for that tip. No, Marl. Ah, come on! That's such a human response. Yeah. I appreciate it. Think of me as your guide, Matt! Alright, you'll note the time gate leading to 12,000 is still dead. I'm just going to hop to this one really quickly. We're going to hit those hidden areas in 2300 because they're good. Really good. And then we'll be continuing the story. Power ring. Power makes it go. Ayla gets the most benefit out of having a high strength stat. She's not super well suited for where we're going. I think the part we're about to do is really geared around a Chrono, Marl, Luca party. That's my opinion. I guess Frog kind of has the potential to opt in for Marl. Alright. Everybody, count to 3 with me. But it's going to be a really slow count. You might even have to hold your breath across videos. An alluring top, that increases charm rate, which is how we steal. Workman's wallet turns experience points into gold. I won't be using it much. Alright, there's one. That one's quick to count to. Oh yeah. What's this? A plant, you say? What's a plant? Look at that. And he crossed the ruins. You know what? We feel great, but we're still hungry. Especially Robo. Maybe he's powered by alcohol just like Bender. High ether, useless. Golden stud. What they used to call me in high school. So, we have a silver stud. The golden stud's even better. And you can give it to anyone, and it's always a good backup choice. Marl, it basically gives you unlimited healing. Chrono, you can just spam his offensive abilities because I passed it. That was a test. There you go. 75% reduction of MP consumption. Or if you prefer to think of it this way, quadruple your MP and your MP restoration rate. Not too shabby. A bit subjective over what the best way to get to this next area is. Oh. Guys, what's the point? 422. Really? Don't talk to me. Well, look how he healed himself. A floral horror. I can only imagine how that would be pronounced in English. Ugh. This is not how you avoid getting your potion stolen. Sorry, everybody. I swear I've done it without losing a single one before. Alright, I'm gonna try to chop these guys all up in one tech. I'm not sure we've got a good option. Well, it happened. Okay, one's down, so my plan's already ruined. I think supersonic segue. Really? His gauge is full. Come on, man. And they probably absorbed shadow, and this was a wasted effort. Looks like the one took half damage and has good magic defense on top. Oh well. We're making okay time. We have one more screen to get through, and then we'll be at the Trann Dome. Actually, it's a bit of a hike even from there. Okay. That's fine. Chrono can drop this guy in one hit. Dust this poser. We go close to avoid that encounter. There we go. Last time we're going to be heading through there as well. Alright, the last one is a pretty good one. If you don't know about the item enhancements trick that we were doing in the last couple of videos, the seed sprouted! Congratulations! You give that thing some sunlight, it's gonna blow your mind. I wonder if they have a lot of sunlight, or if it's just freezing cold outside all the time. Best stick with the hydroponics, I suppose. Alright, we navigate this maze, and we can reach the end of our video, but I'm actually going to include one other thing, because we have to get to a time gate again, because we don't want to be in this time period. Dang it! Alright everybody, you Chrono Trigger vets, give yourselves 10 good Dave points if you knew I took a wrong turn. I can do this. I opened the path for myself last time I was here, because I'm all forward thinking that way. There should be another tab in here as well. Luminous Robe gives you magic defense plus 5, it's super good. The Acuity Ring is hit plus 10, or accuracy plus 10. So that's really good on Marl and Luca if you need to increase their damage. Or I would actually suggest it's pretty good on Ayla, if you, because she has the highest natural accuracy, I believe. And if that's not true, then once you factor in damage, it's most worthwhile on her. And there's some enemies coming up kind of soon, and it's worth having some really good accuracy against them. Gonna be hard to bring them down. And you really want to kill them. It's sort of this game's equivalent of the Metal Slime, if you're familiar with Dragon Quest. These kind of hard to hit, hard to kill enemies that like to run away, but you can get some very pleasant rewards from dropping them. Often they give 100 or 150 tech points in this game. Alright, and we're going to get back to our time gate, and we're going to do it in style. Get Dave versus Johnny on camera. Right now I'm losing, well, I beat him once off camera, but this is for all the marbles. Oh. So we found this race recorder. It can record your scores. I like turbo boosts. Oh, I might as well show you this. Now I have to win with superior racing. So I can rotate the camera. And then it's like playing Spy versus Spy. My apologies if that makes you vomit. Alright, now we're talking. This is pod racing. Oh no, it was calculated. There we go. Terrible score, terrible result, but you got to see the other version. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next episode, and we're gonna go forward to the past.